Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. My co-host, Mr. Brodie, here is the manager of the general manager, regular manager, everything of the 1977 Boston Red Sox, here using Out of the Park Baseball 18, which I just picked up for under $1 on Humble Bundle. I think it's got like 7 or 8 more days left, so check it out on Humble Bundle if you want to pick up Out of the Park Baseball 18 for less than $1 for the Steam key on Steam. So anyway, so we're playing a game today between the Boston Red Sox, who Mr. Brodie is managing, against the Detriot Tigers, and it's going to be Vern Ruhle for the Detroit Tigers against Rick Wise for the Boston Red Sox. Mr. Brodie has managed the Red Sox to a 4-4 record so far. I've played all of the games except for the last one, which I accidentally simmed, but it was a win for the Red Sox against the Cleveland Indians, and to even their record at 4-4. So these are your leaders. Jim Rice leads in batting average at 400. Also in home runs with 3. And George Scott, 11 runs batted in, leads the team. Mike Paxton, relief pitcher, leads the Red Sox with 2.0 ERA. Tiant and Ferguson. Tiant won his last game a couple days ago. He's 1-2 on the season. He pitched a complete game, allowing only 1 run to the Cleveland Indians. Reggie Cleveland, Paxton and Tiant are all tied with wins with 1. Tiant leads with strikeouts with 11. And these are our team rankings. Our rankings so far are 42 for runs scored, which is 11th in the league. Batting average, we're 282, which is 5th in the league. On-base percentage, 8th with 333. 8 home runs, we're tied for 8th. 2 stolen bases, tied for 13th. Runs against, 45, we're tied for 7th. ERA of the starters is 4.89, which is 10th. Bullpen ERA, which is surprisingly good, at 5th, 3.66, and defensive effectiveness is 655, which is 11th. So alright, so Kyle Yastrzemski is currently on the DL. That's why you see the gap there at number 2 on the batting order, so we have to fill that. He's been on the DL for a couple of days now. I think he's going to miss a few weeks there. Can't remember exactly what he was on the DL for. I think he strained something. Oh, here it is. Let's check it out. Yeah, he's out for 5 weeks. High ankle sprain, that's it. So Yastrzemski, unfortunately, will not be in the lineup for the Red Sox, so instead we're going to have most likely Bernie Carbo DH. Been having him switching between Jim Rice and Bernie Carbo DHing and having the other one play left field. They're both ranked defensively about the same in left field, so we're just been having him kind of switch off. So anyway, so let's get that lineup fixed there. Let's see. So let's go to the play here. Start the game. Alright. So yeah, I'm enjoying this so far, getting used to it and everything. Definitely seeing how the differences from the other sim games I've played, but I'm liking it. Just have to get used to it, not using as played lineups and stuff. I'm just kind of been managing on my own, and Mr. Brodie has. So alright, so let's get that, fix the lineup here. Bernie Carbo, we'll put him down here. Now we'll arrange that differently. We'll have him DH today. He played out in the field yesterday. So we'll switch him with Denny Doyle. Denny Doyle's actually been hitting pretty well so far, as you can see. He's hitting 344, so we'll have him bat second. Plus he's a lefty, it kind of breaks it up there. Carbo, let's see here. Butch Hobson hit a 3-run homer on his last game that I managed, so we're going to keep him 7th there. Fred Lynn's been struggling a bit, so yeah, I think we're gonna have we're gonna move Fred Lynn down the lineup. He's been struggling, and probably we'll move one up there. I'll put Hobson back 8th, give him some protection there a little bit. And Dwight Evans, let's see. Evans has actually been maybe a little bit better lately. Let's see. I guess that's good enough. I'll Fisk back cleanup. I did have George Scott bat. He's got 3 homers, 314, 290. Yeah, Fisk is without any power yet, so let's move Scott there, and then we'll move Fisk down a little bit. And actually, we'll do that. There we go. I don't want to go lefty though. Let's go there. Okay. Yeah, I don't really like it. Let's see. There we go. Let's do this. Alright, that'll work. So, alright. So that is the lineup there. Let's start the game. Saying left field. Oh, I guess I didn't put him at left field. I thought I did. He's DH. Oh, Jim Ice. There we go. Alright, let's play some ball. Oh, there. Now all the photos are showing up. Good. For a while, the last couple of games, I had the photos loaded, and they were showing up when I clicked like this, but they weren't showing up in the field. But now they're showing up in the field, which is excellent. Okay, good. Good. All right, seems to have worked itself out. As you can see, George Scott is a Gold Glover at first base, and so is Carlton Fisk behind the plate. Fred Lynn. So there is your Red Sox defense here, and we have the generic field. I haven't loaded any fields yet or anything. I keep the generic field. I'm not sure if you actually can, but I'll just keep the generic field in here. So, all right. So you'll line up for the visiting Detroit Tigers against. See, Rick Wise is on the mound. He's making his looks like his second start of the year. He's got a no record with a 4 1/3 innings pitched, 8 hits allowed, 6 earned runs, 1 walk, no Ks, and a 12.46 ERA. So he did not fare well in his first start. For the Detroit Tigers, you have Ron LaFleur, the center fielder, bats first. Ben Ogilvie, the right fielder, will bat second. Jason Thompson, the first baseman, bats third. He's been hot as of late. He's hitting .310, actually 3 homers. Willie Horton will bat fifth. Will bat cleanup. Play left field. Hey, Willie Horton catching. That's weird. Okay, they have Willie Horton catching. Did not know he could catch. Tito Fuentes is the switch hitting second baseman, batting fifth. Legrand Orange, Rusty Stubbs is the DH today, batting sixth. Johnny Walkenfuss, he is the catcher. He's playing left field for some reason. Okay. I thought he could play left field, but why wouldn't he be catching? Bill Mankowski is batting eighth, playing third base, and Mark Wagner is the shortstop, batting ninth. Alan Trammell and Lou Whitaker, I think they were both on the team, but they were not starters back then. At least not to start the year. So, all right. So, Ron LaFleur comes up to the plate. He's hitting .409 so far with a homer and an RBI in 44 at-bats. Rise looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup in the pitch. Take a little while here. We have a lot of text to go. Detroit's 4-6, and the Red Sox are 4-4. And a nice stop by. Oh, it's a catch by Hobson. Wow. No, I'm sorry. By Hobson. So an amazing catch by Hobson. That kind of shocked me there. All right, next up will be Ben Ogilvie, the right fielder. Comes into the game hitting .227 with 2 homers and 4 runs batted in. Wise looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup in the pitch. I do like how fast you can play these games. Ooh, this one is hit a long way. And gone. So Ben Ogilvie tees off against Wise, who was susceptible to the long ball. I think he came into the game allowing 3 home runs. Lets up his 4th. As Detroit takes a 1-0 lead. Next up, the hot hitting Jason Thompson. He's hitting .310 with 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Wise looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup in the pitch. And this one is hit to right as Evans comes in and makes the catch. Yeah, for a while, the lineups had Carbo starting in right field above Evans, but can't have that. Gotta have Evans out there. So, alright, so that would be 2 down now for the catcher. Strange to say that. Willie Horton is hitting 258. Let me check his card here. See if he has catcher on his thing. He does not. So he's playing out of position. So I don't know why the computer has got him playing catcher. We do. Interesting. Alright. So Willie Horton, the catcher, hitting 258 with 2 homers and 3 runs batted in. So I'm going to pitch a little bit around him. And we walked him. Didn't really want to do that, but alright, I guess it's better than hitting a home run. So Tito Fuente is up now, hitting 256. And that's going to be a fly ball to right. Evans is going back and sizes it up and makes the catch for out number 3. I do like the animations in here. The base runners and the sliding and everything. And how they run off the field and everything. So alright, so after 1, it's 1-0 after the solo home run by Ben Ogilvie. So the Red Sox lineup against Vern Ruhle. Let's go look at Vern Ruhle's stats first. He's 1-0. 6 innings pitched, 10 hits allowed, 5 runs, 5 walks, and only 1 strikeout with a 7.5 ERA. So he did get the win, but he got a lot of run support. So we'll see what he can do here against the Red Sox lineup, which is as follows. Rick Burleson, the shortstop, will bat first. Denny Doyle is the second baseman, batting second. Jerry Remy was not on the team in '77. Jim Rice is the left fielder, batting third. Batting cleanup today is George Scott, the boomer, playing first. Batting fifth is the catcher Colin Fisk. Batting sixth is the DH today, Bernie Carbo. Batting seventh is Butch Hobson, third baseman. I maybe should have put somebody else at third and had Butch Hobson. Oh, well, we'll see. Batting eighth is the left fielder, center fielder, Fred Lynn. And batting ninth and playing right field is Dwight Evans. So Vern Ruhle, Willie Horton catching. Still think that's weird. So Burleson's been hot. Oh, pretty hot. He's been hitting 286 with 2 runs batted in. Thought he was hotter than that, but I think I'm thinking of my 1978 one in which he was hitting 300 for a while. Right, here we go. Here's the pitch by Ruhle. Draw the tip. And that's going to be a grounder to third. He'll be retired by Jankowski for out number 1. So that's how the Red Sox will start here in the bottom of the first. I bring up Denny Doyle. He's off to a hot start. He's hitting 344 and 32 at-bats. Has 11 hits. Ruhle looks in for the sign from Horton. Here's the windup in the pitch. And he'll strike him out. So Doyle strikes out for out number 2. That'll bring up Jim Rice. Jim Rice is hitting 400 on the season with 3 homers and 9 runs batted in. So he's off to a great start. Comes up with 2 outs and nobody on. That'll be a grounder to short. Wagner's up with it for out number 3. So the Red Sox go in order in the first, and after 1 full, it's 1-0 Detroit. Legrand Orange will bat first. He's hitting 333 with 2 runs batted in. And he hits one out to left field. Rice is tracking it, and he'll make the catch right at the wall. A great catch by Jim Rice. Route number 1. That'll bring him. So let's check him out. Yeah, I don't know why he's not catching. He should be catching. Anyway. John Walkenfuss comes up now. or Johnny Walking Puss. He's hitting .250 in 8 at-bats. 2 for 8 with a homer and an RBI. And that's going to be a fly ball to center as Lynn comes rushing in. And he sprints and he makes the out. Great running catch by Fred Lynn for out number 2. Let's get used to the animations in this one. So 2 down now, nobody on for Phil Mankowski, third baseman. Mankowski comes in hitting .308 with a homer and an RBI. He's hitting .389 with the bases empty. 7 for 18. Most of his hits have come with nobody on. I like the little extra stats here. Gives you a little bit more to talk about. Situational hitting and everything. That is pretty cool. I do like that. So Mankowski steps into the box. Wise looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup in the pitch. It's 2-1 pitch. Oh, it's going to be bobbled by Hobson. There it is. There's the Hobson that we know and love. Well, I don't know about love. So Hobson loses the handle and the blunder will cost him. Yes, it will. We have a runner on. Mankowski's on first with 2 down. And we're going to throw over to first. Try to keep it close. Alright, that'll bring up the shortstop Mark Wagner. Wagner's 0 for 2 on the season. Here's the pitch by Wise. And that's going to be a ground ball to Doyle. Up with it over to Scott. Oh, and Scott! Routine for Doyle, and the throw is off the mark, so it'll be an error on Doyle. His first error of the season. So that'll put runners on first and second with 2 down. For Ron LaFleur. LaFleur comes in hitting .400 with a homer and an RBI. He's hitting .550 in the first 3 innings of the game. 11 for 20. He's hitting .462 against right-handed pitching. 12 for 26. Wise looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the line to bend the pitch to LaFleur. And that'll be a hot shot to Hobson. This time he's able to handle it over to Scott to retire the side. So the error does not prove costly. And the score remains Detroit 1, Boston nothing after 1.5. So that'll bring up the boomer, George Scott. Scott's off to a good start. He's hitting .314 with 3 homers and 11 runs batted in. So Ruhle looks in for the sign from Horton. Here's the windup and the pitch. Let's take a pitch here. Ball 1, wide ball 1. Let's take one more. And that's a sinker for ball 2. Let's swing away here. Get a good hitter's count here. 2-0. 2-0 count. And that's going to be a smash to third. And Mankowski will make the play over to Thompson for out number 1. So that'll bring up Carlton Fisk. Hudge is hitting. Where is he hitting? 290 on base percentage at .353. 290 with 2 runs batted in. Hitting just .250 with the bases empty. 4 for 16. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. Flo will make the catch for out number 3. Oh, out number 2, sorry. Bernie Carbo up now. Carbo is hitting .200, 5 for 25 with a homer and 4 runs batted in. He's hitting just .133 with the bases empty. Just 2 for 15. And he'll strike out for out number 3. So after 2 full, it's Detroit 1, Boston nothing. Wise back on the hill. He'll face Ogilvie, who homered off of him his first time up. His 3rd homer of the season. We're going to pitch a little bit around him. And it's going to be ball 4. Throw over first. And he's back safely. So 1 on and nobody out for Jason Thompson. Thompson is 0 for 1 today. And that's going to be hit the third, over to second for 1, back to first. And the Red Sox turn 2 at 5-4-3 double play. Started by Hobson. So the base is empty now for Willie Horton. Willie Horton walked his first time up. Not sure if you can see where that is. I don't think so. Probably could go to the play-by-play. Here, 3DV broadcast view. Oh, kind of like that. Webcast view. Yeah. 3D view. I'm gonna go with the broadcast view. I love that. All right, let's go with the broadcast view. See if that changes things. So, all right. So 2 outs and nobody on. Wise looks in for the sign from Fisk. Is lined up in the pitch. Don't like the animation on this stuff. Now to retire the side. Yeah, that was weird. I'm gonna go back to the other one. Let's go to 3. There we go. Don't like how they're all scrunched up here, but still like it better than the other one. I like the little guys you have here. So all right. So after 2.5, score remains 1-0 Detroit. So it'll be Hobson, Lynn, and Evans, bottom third of the order for the Red Sox here in the third. Red Sox still looking for their first base runner. Oh, their first. I think they're looking for their first base runner. No, they don't have a hit yet. I assume that unless there's a double play, but I don't think so. I think this is the first base runner. Yeah, Ruhle hasn't walked anybody yet, so. All right, so Butch Hobson up first. He's hitting .206 with a homer and 3 runs batted. Hit a big 3-run homer 2 games ago to power the Red Sox to a 5-1 win over the Cleveland Indians. He swept a doubleheader yesterday. And that's going to be a fly ball 10. That's going to fall in. So Hobson will have himself a leadoff single here in the third. His first hit for the Red Sox and first base runner. So that'll bring up Fred Lynn. He'll swing away. And that's going to be a hit down the line. And Lynn's going to have himself a double. Hobson stops at third with nobody out. And the Red Sox have something going here in the third with runners on second and third and nobody out after the double by Fred Lynn. So that'll bring me to play Dwight Evans, who's hitting .238 with 5 runs batted, and a chance to get a couple more RBIs here and put the Red Sox on the board and possibly give them the lead. So Ruhle looks in for the sign from Horton. Here's the windup in the pitch. And that's going to be hit the first. Walkenfuss is going to field it. No, Walkenfuss had. Thompson is going to field it over to the pitcher covering. So Hobson will score and tie the game. Lynn moves to third on the ground out by Dwight Evans. Top of the order, Burleson up now. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He'll be swinging away here. This is going to be a grounder to first. Thompson takes it himself as Lynn comes in to score. So an RBI ground out for Burleson will give the Red Sox the lead at 2-1. The Red Sox have manufactured a couple runs here in the third to take the lead. Better bring up Denny Doyle. Doyle's 0 for 1 in the day. And he's going to hit a fly ball to right. And Ogilvie will make the catch for out number 3. The Red Sox score 2 and take a 2-1 lead after 3. Fuentes, Staub, and Walkenforce up against Wise. Now has the lead 2-1. Fuentes is 0 for 1 on the day. 1-1 count, and it's going to be hit to the second baseman. Is Tito Fuentes. Throws over to Thompson for out number 1. Staub up now. Staub comes in. 313 average, 0 for 1 on the day. And that's going to be ball 4. Staub gets a 1-out walk. Not much of a threat to steal, but we're going to hold him to throw over. And he's back safely. Just let him know we know he's there. So Walkenforce up now. Walkenforce 0 for 1 on the day. And that's going to be a grounder to Burleson at short, over to second for 1, back to first. And they turn the 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. So we head to the bottom of the 4th with the Red Sox up 2-1. Rice will lead it off. Rice currently 0 for 1 on the day. And this is going to be a fly ball to left field. And Walkenforce ranges over and makes the catch for out number 1. Scott up now, 0 for 1 in the day also. This one's going to be hit to right center field. As the floor ranges to his left and makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox in the 4th. Brings up Carlton Fisk. 0 for 1 in the day. And he'll strike out for out number 3. So the Red Sox go in order in the 4th, and it remains 2-1 Boston. So it'll be Mankowski, Wagner, then top of the order, LaFleur up against Wise. Mankowski's 0 for 1 in the day. And that's going to be hit sharply to right field. Evans ranges over to the line and makes a great running catch. Great catch by Evans for out number 1. Definitely saved extra bases there. So that'll bring up Wagner. Wagner's 0 for 1. And this is a hot shot to Hobson at third. Gloves it over to Scott for out number 2. Top of the order, LaFleur up now. 0 for 2 on the day. And this will be hit to Hobson. He makes another great play and throws over to Scott for out number 3. So the Tigers go in order. And halfway through, it's a 2-1 game in favor of the Red Sox. Carbo will lead it off. Here in the Red Sox 5th. 0 for 1 on the day. And he strikes out. Change up for strike 3. Brings up Hobson. He's 1 for 1 on the day. And he strikes out. So back-to-back Ks for Vern Ruhle here in the 5th. So the base is empty for Fred Lynn. Lynn's 1 for 1. And he hits a hot shot to over the second baseman's head. It's for a 2-out single. So Lynn is now 2 for 2. Brings up Dwight Evans. Evans is 0 for 1 with an RBI. Oh, a nice stop. Nice catch by Fuentes as he makes a diving play. Over his shoulder catch. That'll do it for the Red Sox in the 5th. So good pitcher's duel so far. Only 4 hits total, 3 for Boston and 1 for Detroit. As Wise takes the hill again. He has walked 3 though. You have to strike out a batter. His only blemish has been Ben Ogilvie. He hit a home run against him. And now it's going to be a grounder as Hobson makes a stop but is unable to throw it. Probably a good thing he did because he wouldn't have had him. So we'll credit that with a base hit for... Okay, well, anyway, that's an error. That should be a base hit. So Ogilvie reaches on an infield single. Leadoff runner's on for the Tigers. We'll throw over to first, as Ogilvie is a threat to steal. And he's back safely. That brings up Jason Thompson, 0 for 2 on the day. And that's a hot shot. That'll drop in front of Evans. Runners on first and second now with nobody out. So the Tigers are threatening here. Brings up Willie Horton as Fisk goes out to talk to Wise. He's back behind the plate. Red Sox playing at double play depth, trying to hope to turn 2. Here's the windup and the pitch to Horton. Horton is a double play candidate. Here we go. Nope. Looks like the only play is Burleson had to come in on that one. So the only play was the first. So that'll move the runners up. 1 down. And that'll bring up Lou Whitaker, now in at second base. I did not see that. It came out earlier. Lou Whitaker comes in. Not sure if Fuentes might have got injured on that play. Yeah, injured on the defensive play. So Whitaker is in now for at second base. Let's see who is up next. Rusty Stubbs. It's not going to get any easier, so we are going to pitch to him. We're going to play the corners in. And he strikes out. Big strikeout for Wise. For out number 2. Red Sox infield can move back now. So that'll bring up Rusty Staub. He's 0 for 1 in the day. And that's going to be hit to Burleson. Throws over to Scott to retire the side. So Detroit threatens but does not score. And it remains a 2-1 game. So we head to the bottom of the 6th. The Red Sox looking for some insurance runs. We'll have the top of the order: Burleson, Doyle, and Rice up. Burleson's 0 for 2 today with an RBI. Got an RBI ground out. And this time he'll lace a single to left, so he gets his first hit of the day. The Red Sox had the lead runner on in the 6th. So to bring up Denny Doyle. And I think Doyle is a decent bunter. Yeah, he's okay. It's been hot hitting though. I think I might do a little hit and run here. Yeah, especially with Horton behind the plate, he has no catching arm, so I should be running more in Horton too, probably. But we're gonna. Why don't we try a straight steal first? Let's go for the straight steal. Here it is. He's off to steal, and he'll be safe at second. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to steal more now. I totally forgot that we have a bad throwing arm in Horton. He's got no arm here. Alright, so runner in scoring position now for Doyle. He'll be swinging away. And that'll be a ground out. That'll get the runner over to third. So that works as a sacrifice. Doyle is retired. So that'll bring up Jim Rice. Rice is 0 for 2 on the day, so he's due. And they pitch out, and he's going to intentionally walk, it looks like. So that'll put runners at the corners. Setting up for the double play here. George Scott, definitely a double play candidate. We'll have him swing away. And that one's going to be hit to... That's going to go all the way to the wall, off the wall. 1 run comes in. Rice will hold at third. And George the Boomer Scott has an RBI double to give the Red Sox a 3-1 lead now. Still only one down for Colin Fisk. He's due. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He'll be swinging away. And they potentially walk Fisk to load the bases. So bases loaded for Bernie Carbo. 0 for 2 on the day. Red Sox would love to add to their lead here. Oh, and they walk him. That one misses. So, an RBI walk for Carbo. RBI bases loaded walk, I should say. So that will put the Red Sox ahead now, 4-1. 2 runs in, Hardy in here in the 6th. We're Hobson up now. Chance to break this game wide open here. Hobson's 1 for 2 on the day. And that's going to be a fly ball to right. And it's not deep enough. As Ogilvie makes the catch. So Scott will hold that third. He's a slow runner. So it'll be at Fred Lynn. Lynn is 2 for 2 on the day. We'll love to go 3 for 3 and break this game wide open. And that's going to be another bases loaded walk. So Ruhle walks another batter with the bases loaded. And that will put the Red Sox ahead now 5-1. And it brings up Dwight Evans, who's 0 for 2 with an RBI. And this is going to fall in there, it looks like. No, actually it's not. That is a foul ball and right in front of the dugout. Thompson will make the catch to stop the bleeding, but the Red Sox score 3 and now lead at 5-1. They've opened it up here. We'll let Wise try to pitch another inning here. The Red Sox, hey, he strikes him out. Strikes out, walking pitch for out number 1. Red Sox bullpen has actually been pretty good. I think I said they ranked 5th in the league so far, but still kind of leery about that. Stanley in there. And that's going to be a hit to Doyle. He'll make the play to retire Minkowski for out number 2. So that'll bring up Wagner. Wagner's 0 for 2 on the day. And this is going to be hit to left field. Rice is going a long way for this one, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. So great running catch for Rice to retire the side. As we have the 7th inning stretch time here. So Rick Burleson will lead it off. He is 1 for 3 on the day. And that'll be a base hit as Burleson gets his 2nd hit of the day. And we're going to have Burleson steal here on Horton. Try this again. Here we go. Oh, and it's going to be an error, and Burleson's going to go all the way to 3rd. I definitely should have started doing this earlier, but that's alright. So Burleson will move to 3rd on the credit him with the stolen base and an error on Horton. Again, I do not know why Horton is catching. Alright, so nobody out and a runner on 3rd for Doyle. And this should be deep enough. Well, maybe not. No, it's not deep enough as LaFleur makes the catch. So that'll bring up Jim Rice. 0 for 2 on the day. And they'll intentionally walk him again. You do not want to pitch to Rice. So that'll bring up Scott with an RBI opportunity. He's already got 1 on the day, 1 for 3. He should be able to get the runner home, I would think. And ball is hitting average outfield depth. Burleson is an average runner, and LaFleur is a cannon for an arm. We're going to try it anyway. Here we go. That's what happened there. Oh, looks like Burleson did score. That was kind of anticlimactic. As the Tigers are going to the pen now, Fernando Arroyo comes in. Arroyo is 0-1 with it. He's pitched 13 1/3 innings, allowed 9 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, ERA of 1.35. So that'll bring up Fisk with a runner on 1st and 2 down. 1 run already in. And that's going to be a base hit for Fisk. As Rice moves up to second. There'll be runners on first and second now for Bernie Carbo. Carbo's 0 for 2 with an RBI. So this is going to be hit to center field. LaForest tracking it down, and he makes the catch. So that'll do it for the Red Sox in the 7th. So they push another across, and it's 6-1 after 7. I think we're going to get somebody up in the Red Sox bullpen just in case. Definitely don't want to get Jim Willoughby. We're going to get up in the... Do not want to bring in Stanley if I don't have to. He's already blown one so far this year. Oops. There's L's there. So alright, so we head to the top of the 8th with the Red Sox up by 5. LaFleur will lead it off. He's 0 for 3 on the day. And he's going to hit this one to deep center field. And then goes back and makes his catch. Oh no! What happened there? Looks like he lost track of that one. And LaFleur will be safe at third with a triple. So it looked like Lynn had that one there, but he lost sight of it. It's a leadoff triple for Detroit. So bring up Ben Ogilvie. Ogilvie's 2 for 2 on the day with a walk. He's also hit a solo home run off of Wise. Oh, and this was a rocket. Flow across the plate. I'm trying to think in 77 if it was Zimmer or if it was Daryl Johnson. I think it was Zimmer. I think Zimmer came in 77, but I'm not sure. But anyway, it's Mr. Brodie today. Mr. Brodie is the manager. So Mr. Brodie is going to come out to talk with Wise. It looks like he's going to take him out. Let's see here. Let's visit the mound here. Oh, and he's upset. Alright, so we'll cancel. We'll leave him in, at least for another batter. And it's going to be a walk. Mr. Brodie now is going to take him out. Jim Willoughby is ready. Alright, so runners on first and second and nobody out. Jim Willoughby comes in. Willie Horton up to the plate now. Willie Horton's 0 for 2 on the day. Tying run is on deck, actually. And that's going to be a fly ball to right, and Evans comes in, drifts over, and makes the catch for out number 2. Runners hold. So 1 down now in the Tiger 8th. That'll bring up Lou Whitaker. Sweet Lou is 0 for 1 on the day, 0 for 2 on the season. And that's going to be... Oh, and Doyle's going to bobble it. Doyle's got his 2nd error of the day, I believe. So that'll load the bases. And now the tying run is coming up with Ron Orange. So Willoughby looks into the sign. And Fisk, here's the windup in the pitch. And that's going to be a grounder to Hobson. 1 run comes in, but they do get the out. Ogilvie will score. It's now a 6-3 game. Red Sox looking to get out of it here. Walkenforth's up now. He's 0 for 3 on the day. And that's going to be a fly ball to right. Evans comes in and makes the catch. So Tigers score 2, and it's now a 6-3 game. So the Sox will have Hobson, Lynn, and Evans, bottom third of the order, up against Fernando Arroyo. And that's going to be a base hit to center. So Hobson has his 2nd hit of the day. Let's see what kind of a bunter Lynn is. Nah, he's only at 35, so we're not going to bunt. swing away. And that's going to drop in there in front of Ogilvie, and that will Hobson will motor around to third, so runners at the corners with nobody out. Charge as the chant song comes for the Red Sox to score here. Let's go Red Sox. Runners at the corners for Evans. He's already got an RBI today. 0 for 3 with an RBI though. And this one's going to be a... Oh! That was a tailor-made double play there. But it looked like the Arroyo is going to get the error on that one as his throw goes astray. And Hobson will come in to score. He moves up to second, Evans to first. So no RBI in the play, but the Red Sox do get an RBI, do get a run. It's 7-3 now. Still nobody out for Rick Burleson. He's having a good day, 2 for 4 with an RBI. And that one's got, this one is going to be a double play here. Yep, this time they turn 2. As Wynn moves to third. Brings up Denny Doyle, hitless on the day, 0 for 4. And this will end the inning. But the Red Sox score another run, get one back, and it's 7-3 going into the ninth. Non-save situation here. So we'll leave Willoughby in. Yeah, we'll leave Willoughby in. Alright, so Willoughby will face Mankowski, Wagner, and then LaFleur. Detroit down by 4. And that's going to be at the Doyle. Doyle this time handles it. Over to Scott for out number 1. So 1 down in the Tiger ninth. Brings up Mark Wagner. Wagner hitless on the day, 0 for 3. Hitless on the season, and he strikes out. So 2 quick outs in the Detroit ninth, and Detroit is down to their last out. So that'll bring up Milan LaFleur, 1 for 4 on the day. And he strikes him out. So back-to-back Ks in the ninth will end the game. And the Red Sox win 7-3. Go above 500. Now they're 5-4. So a great victory for the Red Sox. Let's look at the pitching first. Rick Wise gets the win. 7 strong innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, only 2 of them earned. 4 walks and 2 strikeouts. A little bit wild. Willoughby gets the save. Pitched 2 great innings of hitless ball, striking out 2. Vern Ruhle gets the loss. 6 2/3 innings, 6 hits allowed, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 5 walks, and 5 strikeouts, so both pitchers were wild. Arroyo, 1 1/3 innings, a 3-hit ball. Let's see here. Burleson was 2 for 5 with a couple runs scored. George Scott was 1 for 3 with a double and a couple RBIs. Hobson 2 for 4 with a couple of runs scored. Fred Lynn was 3 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. And Evans was 0 for 4, but did have 2 RBIs. For the Tigers, Ben Ogilvie was 3 for 3 with a couple of runs scored and a couple of RBIs. And that's pretty much it, as the Tigers only managed 5 hits. So, alright, so that is going to be it. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from High Ground Gaming. Mr. Brodie as the manager is now above 500. So let's save this. Number 9. 7-3. Alright, so let's look at the standings here. Find them. Still getting used to where everything is. Alright, so with the win, the Red Sox improved to 5-4. Detroit falls to 4-7. Yankees are in first place, 7-2. let's finish the games. Finish this. Stats for today. And still 7-2, okay. Alright, let's see what the next game is going to be. So it'll be Don Ossie on the mound for the Red Sox against Dave A. Roberts. I was hoping to be Friedrich, but it's not. So, alright. So thank you for joining me. It's Eric from High Ground Gaming, my co-host, Mr. Brodie, and also the manager of the 1977 Red Sox. So take care, God bless, and we're not going to play every game from this. We'll play an occasional game here and there when they have a good pitching matchup, or when they face the Yankees or something possibly. But that will be it. So thank you and God bless. Bye-bye now.